Good morning. Oh, I'm glad my camera's set up correctly. I didn't even check. It's like, how good is this song? It's a banger. Okay. Wanted to do something. It was such a good song. I'm sending the link to the song to my wife. Okay, anyway, that's enough of that. Let's announce on Discord. I forgot about that. And let me just check the volumes here. Yeah, I thought so. Music's a bit loud, eh? Okay, how's that? I mean, it sounds okay on my side. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I'll leave it like that until somebody complains. Okay, let's get going. So we're just gonna head into the time tracker and get some UI stuff done. It sounds familiar. Okay, anywho, let's get going. So, the time tracker is running, right? Yeah. Okay. So we did a bit of, well, I just did a bit of work yesterday on the main menu UI after we left the stream. So let's just get, okay, and then I did some other stuff with my wife to get her up to speed, get her the latest version of the game so she can work on her stuff. But let's see. Oh, we also bought a new asset pack from Cinti. They have a massive special sale going on. Right, so if I showed you that, I can show you that, I guess, quickly, and then we can go to... So, we got the Swamp Marshland. I can show you a demo scene to get you... show off what they can do. And then, yeah, I guess we'll be building a new... Well, a demo, a new level, a swamp level. Swamp, marshland, that type of thing. Okay, it's the first time it's loading, so just give it a second. Okay, it looks like it loaded something. I can't see it. Where is it? Oh, it's super foggy. What? Huh? This doesn't look right. What is happening here? Where's the main camera? Oh, here we go. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it looks pretty cool. Very foggy. With some of those, is it just me or with some of those trees in the background just flat? Oh, I think it's... Oh, that's actually quite clever. So the level kind of ends here. Right, I would guess that you can't go beyond this point. And then you can still see trees in the distance. Okay. But yeah, this is the marshland or swamp pack. It's pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna be working with that to make another level. We'll probably not make the light. Well, we'll see what we have to do, but that's actually another problem we have currently is lighting. So let's actually play the level and see what it looks like. Well, we'll see this specific view, but you know. I think what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get the lighting to be different on the different levels. Because currently it's just one big level, one big scene with a bunch of prefabs on it. Okay. That looks pretty dope. Nice. So, but yeah, the problem with that is the light it's shared. Right, we have one global light source. So either we have to... Oh, look at the bubbles. That's pretty cool. Doesn't look like AVIORUM. What do you mean? Of course it does. This is gonna be AVIORUM soon. No, it's just it's the swamp marshland swamp/marshland from Cynthia. Oh, look at it. There's even a little house here, a little outhouse. This is Shrek's home. But yeah, so we got the pack 2 days ago or something like that. So we're gonna start building a new level with this stuff. I think it's gonna look pretty nice. So you can do like a nice swamp level for the froggies. And we also got some nice new tree assets. I mean, these are interesting looking trees. Graveyard. Oh, look at this. Yeah, this is just the demo scene, right? Hopefully we can make something that's pretty cool. Anywho, let's go back to our game. Yeah, I think these things are pretty nice. And it's cool that you get this demo because it gives you a little bit of inspiration, you know, for our own level design. How to use the assets in a good way. Okay, let's go back to our main menu and try and finish it off today. Where's this thing? I'm looking for scenes. Main menu scene. Don't save this, I don't think. No, I shouldn't have changed anything there. What? You're 11 hours into your third playthrough? What, a playthrough of what? Your own game? I assume so. Yes, like it. What kind of game are you making that has a playtime of 11 hours? That's insane. RPG. Oh, okay. You are quite yeah, so that must be impossible to balance and all those good stuff, right? Like, how do you even go about doing that? It seems to me like that would be quite complicated. Yeah, like even 3 sequels planned. Damn. That's also true. Hey, you need story. That sounds... I mean, it's cool, right? I'm not saying it's not cool. I'm just saying that sounds tough. It sounds like you have to do a lot of work for that. But that might be the dream, right? That's the dream. Okay, if we give the game a play from this screen... So, the character selection... Finding Fern 2, Rise of Momo. Finding Fern 3, Darkness Falls. Finding Fern 4, Dark Skies. Is Fern a person or a place? Why does Fern get... Why do you keep losing Fern? Okay, so this is working. We can select our character. It's not beautiful yet, but we can at least see the character preview, see what they do, add them to our team. This button doesn't animate like the other ones, and then we can continue. Okay, so I'm thinking... I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with this. Okay, so maybe we should be able to go back to exit from this menu. So maybe just put a back button. And then, should we hide this when we go into this menu? Maybe... Or we just put this over top of that menu. That could also be a thing we do. Finding Fern is a young witch who runs away from home with her cat Momo. Ah. Oh, that's pretty cool. That sounds like a complicated set of mechanics you got going there, hey? Good luck on that. Okay, I am currently regretting some of my decisions here. Okay, we should maybe put a continue and a back button over here. Maybe. Mayhaps. I wonder what would happen. I just want to check something here. So if I do... what am I looking for? UI manager, right? If I put this one at like 5... Okay. Just want to check something here. Oh, is it you're talking about layering issues, so I'm assuming it's 2D, hey? 2D game. Okay, so I can't click these buttons anymore. Wait a minute, how's this working? Why does it feel like it's doing the opposite of what I thought it would? Not sure what is happening here. You decided to break all the rules though. Okay, so now I have, okay, now I still have these buttons available, and these buttons became available. Okay, I see now how the layering works. Okay, but I can still add my characters. So when's the game coming out? That man, Robin, you're almost done. .3D perspective rendering. So it's a... Are you using Unity? How long have you been working on this game? Because it really sounds like a lot of work. It sounds like this is a proper game. I don't understand why this button is not getting the hover effect. Is there something I set that it doesn't want to... Okay, let's unset that. Okay, there we go. Okay, now it's working. Now it's working. 4.5 years. Damn. I assume it's got a Steam page already, hey? If you're already making trailers and doing marketing. Finding Fern. Oh, it's got a demo and everything. Damn. Yeah, this looks pretty crazy. What is happening here? Why does it look like there's... Is this just like something in the foreground? You can't actually walk there. I have no idea how 2D works, to be honest. You said you did break every rule, so maybe I don't need to know how 2D works. But it kind of looks like you can walk there, and you can walk here in the front as well. Is that... Damn. Okay. So you can only walk there. This is just decorative. Okay. Crazy. Definitely got some legs here. Ah, look at this. You even have some of the previews. Oh, this looks pretty cool. It's not a platform in any way, right? It's just 2D side scroller. I have a hate relationship with platformers. I won't even call it a love-hate relationship. I do not like a platformer at all. %, platformer, okay. Yeah, you have to jump sometimes, but it's not really the point. Yes, the combat looks flippin' sweet, eh? Hey, here's Momo. Yeah, look, if it's like a couple of areas where you need to platform a little bit, it's fine. But yes, like if the game's focused on platforming, I get super frustrated. I mean, it's mostly because I'm not very good at platforming games. But I also don't have any desire to become better. So then whenever I'm forced to do platforming, I get frustrated. Are you switching between characters in this scene here? In this preview? It looks like you are. That seems pretty complicated. How do you control multiple characters at the same time? Or is it meant to be... how does that work? That seems super complicated to pull off. Well, it seems difficult to control, right? But... What does the remaining character do when you are busy? I'm just getting the other characters get pseudo input. So wait, so they still do what you want them to do, or you just give them, you control them using AI? You built some AI for them to work, to still be casting abilities and that type of stuff. Okay, they act on their own. Okay. You didn't connect this thing up to ChatGPT and then taught it how to play your game, hey? Ah, that's pretty cool. Very nice. Coming soon. What does that mean? Is coming soon like this year still? Are you going to join the next fest? Have you already joined the next fest? Coming soon still since 2023. You missed the last one, okay, but you can still make it for October. I mean, you got a lot of stuff. I mean, you have a demo and everything. You could just submit for the next one. No, man, release just after October. Just wait till the next fest. How many wishlists do you have? I don't think I'm logged in. I'll have to log in to my actual Steam and then wishlist this. Only 465, okay. Well, yeah, Halloween is a solid time, you're right, actually. That is a good time. So I would definitely join the next fest, try to get some more wish lists going, see how it goes. And then release around Halloween. Isn't there another festival? I think there's another festival around Halloween. So you could join that one as well. And maybe launch during that festival. I'm sure there's another festival because next fest is mid-October and Halloween is end of October, right? I don't really know. Halloween's not a thing in South Africa. It's only a thing because the US makes such a big deal out of it. But we don't do anything or celebrate or anything like that. So it kind of just comes and goes and I don't even realize this. Yeah, there's an animal fest in November. I think it's November, maybe a bit later. We might join the animal fest since all our characters are animals of some kind, right? Yeah, we'll see. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we got a continue button. Should I make a back button here? I could. The furry fest. Okay, let's do this. It's maybe just a back button as well. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing with the back button, but something like this. It's never bad to have a way to get out of your menus. And we could change the button sprite, I guess, to be the orange one or something. Yeah, and it should already work. Yeah, it's nice and colorful and all that good stuff. And even in the code, I think I have a back button, which just hides the UI. Yeah, that should work already. What the hell is this thing saying here? Anyway. Fury of the Furry Fest. Okay, so let's suppose you did something like this and then you're like, okay, wait, no, back. And you go play again, it comes back. Actually, if I click back, then I can't. Yeah, I can't undo this. Okay, that's okay. But once you're in this menu, you can. UI design is difficult. I don't know what is good, what is bad, what should we not. Okay, but anyway, so that's okay. Now the next thing I want to do. So this is the party creation. So after that, when you click continue, I actually want this to become a party, or just a confirmation screen. It just shows you like your selected party, some of the let's say the information about your party, etc., etc. So essentially, what I think we're going to do is we're going to get the preview selection. Okay, so let's think about this. So this is the preview selection. This element would be the... I'm just going to say the road preview. Okay, so that's kind of what's going on this side with a couple of buttons that I kind of want to keep there. Okay, also, I think... Okay, so we have the main container and then we have these two inside. I think I want to set their widths to 50% and fix them so they don't move around. Yeah, width 50%, right? And I'm not going to allow shrinking or growing for any of these two panels. Okay, so now they are 50%. Exactly, both of them. And then what I'm actually going to do, I think I'm going to add another visual element here. Alright, but now it's going to sit on the side. The width should be 50%, right? It's not allowed to shrink or grow. Okay, so it's going to sit here on the end. But what should happen if I want to show this, I could just grab this one and hide it, right? I could just display hidden, and then I have the new menu. I think I like that. Okay, we're gonna try something with that. Okay. Maybe we do that inside of here actually. What is this? Oh, this is the old visual element. Okay, delete that one. Wait, no, let's not delete that one. That might work out for me, actually. Okay, we have a few things here that we can reuse. Okay, so let's do something like this maybe. Let's keep it in this on this side, and we could say these two can go away. The character preview and character roster can get hidden, and then the confirmation or let's say party overview screen can show. Right, so this is the party overview, character roster, character preview. So maybe we, instead of putting another one there, right, we just take these two away and make the party overview grow. Okay, I'm gonna try that. So I'm gonna take this one, make it display none, and then this one display flex. Okay, so the party overview now comes into play, and we can now reorientate this so it looks a little bit nicer, I think. Okay, so one of the things I think we can do is maybe put it like that. Okay, the buttons, I'm not going to keep them here, so the buttons are not going to be there. Okay, so let's see. Party overview, there might be too many too many pads, so the padding might be a bit much. Let's get rid of that, and let's see why this visual element is being weird. I think, do I want to add, let's try something here. Let's do something like this. Okay, we just need to see what the hell this thing's problem is. Okay, let's just unset that so that it doesn't do weird things. Shrink and grow. Width. Let's get it a percentage width here. Let's make it 50% maybe. Shrink and grow off. And you know what? You also don't have to shrink or grow. 50% of the space. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, so we still have the parties here. Well, the party is going to be here. We just need to see why these visual elements are looking weird. Okay, so there's each of the members. Why are they so weird? Okay, do they have some kind of a common thing going here with a CSS? Don't actually see. So let's do a party member. Party member. Just a party member is fine. Then I think I'm just going to have to unset everything for these because they're quite broken now. We'll have a look in a minute what we can do to improve them, but we want to use this selector so I can do all of them simultaneously. Okay, so let's see. First of all, okay, let's not worry about that for now, or that. Height and width is auto. Okay, what if we make the height 20%, right? Just tell it this is how it's gonna be. Okay, it looks pretty shit right now. Not gonna lie. Looks terrible. Let's see what else we can do to make this look somewhat better. Okay, let's see. Maybe we give it a bit of a background. Let's see. So something like this, or maybe we could do one of these frames perhaps. There's another one I had in mind. If I can find it. Where is it? I know it's here. Ah, come on, man. Oh, yeah, here we go. It's one of these, right? Oof. Okay, they look a bit terrible. Let's just fix that quickly. Okay, we have to go. I think 15 is the right amount of pixels on each side. Let's apply that and have a look. Okay, I mean it's not perfect, but it's getting somewhere. So if we did something like that, and then we told them to space yourselves. Do we do top and bottom? Maybe just do bottom. Not a pad. That's the wrong type of spacing. Yeah, do like 50 pixels worth of spacing at the bottom. Okay, now let's see, what is inside of this? Okay, that's the party member icon. And this is the name holder. Okay, just see, I think it will be better like that. Oh wait, this thing is weird. Is this the thing I need to change? Ah, okay. And this doesn't really make a difference. Okay. Something like that? Okay. We'll do a party member name. Okay, something like that. Now, grab the first one, just unset all. Maybe not all, but we've done it now, so... Okay, label there is what I unset. Okay. And maybe please give me a name. Okay, let's see if we can make this look any better. So we'll go to party member names. Okay, so one of the first things we want to do is this. What? Why is it not changing anything? You gotta be kidding me. You need to be changing. You got the party member name. Oh, text field label. Maybe that's the one that I should have been using. Okay, let's delete that one. Yeah, I actually don't know. Doesn't seem like they are doing anything. Like nothing's changing here. Something else is holding this. What is holding you? .unity text field. Okay, I don't really care. You should at least be able to change some of your stuff. Ah, there's a duplicate of this. Okay, I see. This is party member name field. Maybe we do that instead. I might have just made a duplicate of it for some reason. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's just drag this over here. Okay, so now Oh, please. UI toolkit, why are you like this? Okay, so now if I change this stuff, they should all change. Okay, so some of them changed. I think I put it on the wrong thing, didn't I? Ah, this is such a frustrating process sometimes. Yes, I am using UI toolkit, that's right. I'm regretting it every day. Why is it fighting me so much? Oh, this is so annoying. It's pretty good, I would say. I'd say it's not bad. This is super frustrating right now. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna delete these, get it to work, and then I'll duplicate them afterwards. Yeah, I don't think, generally speaking, it's bad. It's just, it's not very good right now. It's fighting me quite a bit. And it's also buggy. Apparently my version of Unity is a bit of a buggy version. Yeah, so in Unity version 6, 24F1, which is the version I'm on, I've got some bugs with UI Toolkit. And apparently they've been fixed in the later versions of Unity 6. Like my specific bugs. Some of the ones I'm currently fighting. But I'm also not going to upgrade now. It's a bad idea. I'm with you on the not upgrading mid. And the bugs, I mean, I've made peace with the bugs in a way. Like I'm not. It's not great. I'm not having fun with the bugs or anything, but it's not the end of the world. It's like I can deal with them for now. Okay, let's just see. Okay, so the text, if we want to change this back to white so we can actually see the stuff. Okay, there we go. And okay, we do like name, please give me a name. Ah, that's a good point. I haven't... I mean, you've been at it for much longer than I have. So I haven't updated Unity since starting this project, right? Which... Well, I haven't really updated Unity mid-project for any reason ever. So it's something I'm still currently a bit afraid of doing, right? Might be a good thing to do, but like I haven't ever tried, so I'm a bit afraid that it might break me or break my game. Okay, so let's see if I get this thing to be... Yeah, that's not the one I want. That's apparently also not the one I want. Neither is that one. Why does none of these do anything? Did I change it on the thing itself? I think I might have. No? Why are you fighting me like this? So working with built-in UI elements is kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. That's a text element. How does a text element work? Can I just use my own text element? So I use a text field, obviously. Yeah, I'm not sure how to get text input without this thing, so... Okay, but this is obviously not good. Why is it not changing anything? Okay. So this isn't, there's no, yeah, there's nothing on here. It can't be this one, right? No, we can just make it be the whole thing. And then I should be able to make this thing change a little bit if I wanted it. It just ignores all my alignments. Oh wait, it didn't ignore that. Oh, okay. Align self, it does. Okay. So if I do align self, it does, but none of the other alignments seem to do anything. That's not annoying at all. Such an ass. Oh man. Don't be like that. Might be important. Okay. So this name field is a mess. It's super annoying currently. Can I just force it into submission with some padding? Seems like I can. I'm just gonna do that then. Okay. Something like that should be okay. Can I change the size of the font? Okay, that obviously changes everything. I'm not a fan how this stuff... But to grab this label, I'll have to use unity-text field __ label. Okay, let's try that. Unity-text field __ label. Okay, boom. Now I can just mess with this label. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay, so I can now take the label, this label, and make it nice and big if I wanted. And I can change the alignment and such. Okay, I can also change the size and padding and all that nonsense. So let's see, how are you sized? Auto width? Ooh, but I guess it's not just auto width, it is growing. No. How are you that size? What is making you be that big? Okay, maybe I need to get the text fields. Okay, this is the input field. How are you the size you are? Okay, they're just ignoring width changes. Okay, does that mean there's another thing here somewhere that I need to go find? And this thing... Yeah, okay, anyway. So I have this one. I have this one. And I got this one. They're just ignoring me. Like, if I want to make the name smaller, why doesn't it let me? Oh, wait. I need to actually set this to not shrink or grow, and then if I change the width, it should make a difference now. Okay. None auto. There we go. Now I can make it 100 pixels, which looks better. Ah, finally, we're winning. Okay, and then we can now grab this one and fix it as well. Okay, so what I actually want to do there, something like Robert. Okay, let's just make it Robert for now. Let's see if I can fix this to look good as well. If I make it centered, yes. Name Robert. Okay. Now that's better. Okay, so 22. Let's give it the same text size. Thank you. There we go. Ah, for crying out loud. Must I mod you? Yeah, I need mods, eh? How do I mod somebody? I don't even know. I can ban you, or I can timeout you, or I can warn you. There's no mod button. Mod username. I don't know if I can trust you. Maybe this is all just a ploy. You saw the spammer. Yeah. I get those once in a while. I don't even think I have an auto modding thing set up. Like, I know there's some pretty good. You've made the spam account. But I know that you can get some bot mods that should be able to do some of the stuff actually already. I mean, auto mod, yeah, it's probably a little bit meh. But I mean, it's it can definitely mod some of the very, very straightforward stuff, right? That bot Robin. Hey, Damon. How's it going, man? Okay. I want to do something here. So I'm going to try something here. I'm going to put a visual element. Let's do something like this. And here I want to do something a bit different. So let's get a label. Okay, first of all, First of all, I hate it when these things keep taking over the screen. 50%, that's your size, and you can also not do anything. It's 50%, and that's it. Thank you. Okay, I'll stop doing whatever you were doing. You made your own. That's pretty cool. A trivia game, chatbot. You sound like a proper software developer. That's what you sound like. All that stuff seems like something I wouldn't be able to do. Okay, let's see. This thing, it doesn't look like it's gonna fit. If I make it this big, that looks terrible, right? Okay, let's try something. 25%. Yeah, you see, I shouldn't be setting it here. I keep doing this. I click on the unset. 25. I keep clicking on the element itself instead of the selector. You do your best. Well, that's all you can do, right? Okay. Now let's see. So we have the icon. It'll go over here with a very ugly border. We can change that. So party member icon. Do I have a icon holder? Don't seem to have anything for this. How is this set up? How's it this ugly? What? Oh, it's just a normal border. Okay, unset. Okay, that's why it's so ugly. Okay, let's grab a sprite. Good old Sprite-a-rooney. Let's give it a bit of a background. Actually, if this is the party member icon, if that's what I'm using for the icon, I should put it on top of a visual element, which would be the background. I don't remember how I set the icon. I might set the background. So if I did this, that's better. Right. Now I need to unset this. You know what? Unset all. Okay. This thing should have a width of 50%. Okay, but this thing, I think, party member. Let's just say member icon. Why do I keep typing member? So annoying. Okay. The member. We want this to be a sprite. Let's see. Damn. What did you do? You recently built a song request system into... That's pretty cool. It grabs a YouTube link to the song. That's pretty cool. It cues it and everything. It sounds dangerous as well. It seems like you're giving your viewers a bit too much power with that one. I don't know. It seems like it could backfire. Just saying. What do we want to use here? I think we just want to use one of these, maybe. Or this one. Yeah. Why is this thing like that? Member icon background. That worked. Okay. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, somebody played the Russian. It feels like you'll just get rickrolled all the time, to be honest. That's what I would have thought. It's just never ending. Oh, you can remove songs. Okay. Well, that helps. 0.4 slice, 0.6. Okay, that could look like that. I don't actually like this. I don't think it looks good on the background I got there. Maybe we just make it a lighter one. Like one of these, maybe, with the glowy bits. A glowy bits one. Yeah, maybe the glowy bits are gonna look better. Let's try it out. 0.5 maybe on the slice. There we go. And now it's kind of too glowy. Maybe maybe not the glowy one. Why is it so difficult? Can somebody explain to me why UI is such a pain in the ass? It's like everything I do seems incorrect. If we make it a thin little frame like this instead, you know, maybe less is more. I don't know. I'm not convinced less is more anymore. But anyway, let's make this 18, 18, 18. Apply. I mean, it doesn't look that great. Okay, maybe I should fix it with the positioning a little bit, then it might seem like it goes there at least. We'll make it like 15. 15. Okay, so, I mean, the point of this is that's where I want to put my character icon. But honestly, yeah, I'm not a fan of what I'm doing right now. I'm not sure why I'm not a fan. I don't know what is bothering me right now. This is Okay, let's try something here. Let's see if I can get myself. Okay, so if I add a margin, let's make it 12 all the way around. Can make the top one a little less. Let's give it a slight radius. It's like 5. Right. We're just testing stuff out now. Okay. So now we got that, and then this. Okay, now this doesn't need. For crying out loud, did I? Okay, unset that with 50%. Okay, now what'll happen? Let's give it a 5 margin or something. What'll happen? No, not font. I wonder what something like this would look like. No, I don't think that's the type of thing I want. This could look okay. Okay, maybe we need a bit more contrast here. I see. We could actually give them different frames based on the color, based on the ordering. Okay, let's try something. I'm gonna do this. No, that's not what I wanted to click. Right. 20. Yeah, that seems about right. I'm gonna apply it so it looks like that. Now, what if I take the whole background, right? So this whole thing that I call a party member for some reason, and I tint this image. How do I tint it so it's lighter? I can only make it a darker shade. Or I can change the alpha so it goes away. So that kind of tint's not really gonna work. See if I change this to something else, if it makes a difference. That kind of works in some way. Maybe. Maybe. Mayhaps. This is so complicated to make these. I mean, I'll get there, right? It's gonna come together out of nowhere. You'll see. We're gonna sit here struggling, and then all of a sudden it just looks good, and then we know we've arrived. Yeah, so give it a little bit more padding, maybe 4 pixels even. Name Robert. Then I want the picture of Robert, and then I want a little shield. So maybe let's put in all the elements I want. So should I buy one of your Unity courses, Damon? I didn't know you had Unity courses. I mean, it kind of makes sense now that you mention it. You do seem like a knowledgeable person. Okay, so let's say we do something like so. Let's just get rid of all the padding nonsense. Okay, so we do name Robert, and this is where the character level will be shown. Don't know if I'm entirely on the right page with what I'm doing here. Let's get rid of that. You see, this is now a issue. How do I get it to not do that? Let's try something else. Let's get rid of the background color. Then we could actually, what will happen if I did this? If I give it like a border at the top. That looks terrible. Okay. Don't know who gave me that idea. That's a horrible idea. Let's get rid of that immediately. Actually, I do have another thing I could try. Okay, so let's try something like this. And what happens if I change this thing to a sprite? I have something that could look good. I don't know. We'll see. One of these. These are a bit weird. They stretch a little bit funny. Let's see, there's a longer one maybe? I don't know. I thought I had it. But I don't think I have it. Okay, let's just delete this visual element. Boom, go away. Okay, so here I want another visual element, and it's gonna be also a sprite, and it's gonna be one of these shields, if I can find it. Like so. And they don't have a lot of pixels to work with, do they? In my head, this looked a little bit better. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. I guess I could make this thing a bit smaller, maybe. Could do something like that, maybe, and okay, so then we can do, okay, this thing is inside of that. Okay, inside this we also need a label. Right, this label. Okay, so this thing needs to center everything. Yeah, just like that. And then this label, you need to get our base text. There we go. You are a level. Okay, let's make level 5, right? Just to show off. Let's make it a bigger number so we can see if it fits. 15. And then we can adjust the text size to like 36. I think that'll look okay. Yeah. Even give it a little bit more gap at the bottom there. Okay. I think I'm kind of getting somewhere. Okay, so this'll show your party and give you the opportunity to change their names. Right? I think that looks good. Okay. So technically I want 4 of those. Okay, now obviously that looks terrible. Okay, fortunately they all have the same selector, so what I can do now is just give myself 10 pixels. Okay, now my colors are I think it's red, blue, green, yellow, right? Okay, so we're going to go red, blue, green, and yellow. And that's the same with the shields. Blue, green, yellow. Right? That's what it's gonna look like. Okay, these sprites are obviously now just broken. What is it good? I think 20. Okay, apply. Yeah, we'll do 20 all around. Like so. Okay, so something like that, right? So we can have 4 characters, so we can see them in each of their little things. We can see what level they are. We can see their names. And then over here, we want other stats. So the idea would be that this screen over here gets reused for different purposes, right? So, so the idea would be that you can either, when you start a new game, you can see your party and change their names and then continue. Or in an alternative universe, you will continue your game. So that would be when you can, load a saved game. So, but then you also see your party, and then this pane over here will have just some stats. Right, so you'll see your characters and their levels, right? So that's fine. But over here, maybe we'll show you a little bit of a preview for some of the save game stats, right? Not like... I don't know. I don't know what level of preview we would need. Like, would we go all the way... Would we say give you a complete overview of the character, like which runes they have equipped, and all that stuff, right? Or do we just give you kind of an overview? Be like, okay, cool. This is your party. This is the level of each of your party members, and then over here we can say, you've killed this many of whatever. You are currently on this round. You have these rooms unlocked. I think I'm just going to do general stuff like that. I don't think it would make sense. I mean, it could make sense, right? It's not like it doesn't make sense at all. It could make sense to do it the other way. Okay. So let's see if we can get this thing working in code now. So we have all these elements. So they are now... Okay, so we have this preview selection. We have character preview, character roster, and then party overview, right? Now, normally party overview will be hidden by default, and then the character roster and preview will be shown, depending on which buttons you click, right? So, but we need to get all of these in references in code, I think. Okay. So we have the private visual element. Okay, I'm gonna straight up copy these names so I don't... Character preview. So we have a character preview. We have a character roster, which I should also make look a little bit better. And then finally, we've got the party overview. Okay. And at the start, so when we start the game, we want to... Obviously, we need all the we need to grab a reference to each of these. So character preview equals root.q visual elements I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna see if I can make this easy for myself. Okay, so there's a character roster, party overview, right? And then we just do that. Like so. Okay, and when we start this, we want character preview dot style. Display equals display style dot flex, right? And we want to do the same thing for the character roster, and then the party overview is none. Okay, so that's what we do at the start. Okay, so now when we just start the game, that should look fine. Okay, now we need to think about this continue button. Okay, so what exactly does the continue button do once clicked? So it'll depend on the state. Yeah, so we need to think about this a little bit more, right? So the continue button, it's going to be the same button, but it's going to do multiple things depending on what the current state is, right? So let's make two functions for it so that we can call. So we'll have private void. Let's call this continue to. What did I call that? Party overview. Right, so that's the one thing we can do. And then we'll have private void start game. Okay, so the start game functionality is going to be kind of like this, I would say. So let's just grab that. That was normally what I would do just to start the game, right? Oh, jeez. Okay. So, we'll check essentially if everybody has a name and if the party is full. Okay, so that's what I did in the past. You know what? Actually, let's do is full in continue to party overview, right? So we'll do is full there, which means we would do this check over here. Okay, we can delete some of this nonsense. Okay, what is this for? Is true is equal to false. Okay, now I just need to make sure. Okay, if is full. Okay, what do we want to do if it is full? Well, we want to do party overview dot style dot display. Okay, you know what? Actually, I'm going to change all the display styles. So let's just grab these and then just change them. Yeah, that's the idea. Right. So if it is full, we can switch off these two and switch on this one. Okay, so that's the first thing we do. Okay, so if it is full, we can just continue on to that. And I actually want to grab the continue button. Okay, so this is now kind of part of my problem because of the way I set up my continue button. Yeah. So we should have a button continue button, right? And the first thing I should actually be doing is continue button equals that, right? So we get rid of all the clicking and all that nonsense, right? Yeah. Then we can obviously continue button dot clicked, not hide UI. Dot clicked. Okay, we do some lambda function. Okay, but we can register that there. So continue button is now a thing. And what we can do if this thing is full is we can grab the continue button dot text, and we can make it equal to the string start. Okay, so we change it. So this is now if we continue to party overview, right? So if we click it, we want to continue to party overview. And then we do that, right? If it's not full, we want to else essentially do a debug. You need to select more characters for the party, right? That's okay for now. Okay, so something like that. So we continue, we hide, and we show all the correct stuff, and we do a start there. Okay. So if we get to the continue to party overview screen, we are on the start game screen. So the start game stream... okay, well, no. We don't have to check any of this anymore, right? No. Okay, so that's okay. Is full is then... Okay, so none of this is possible. That's required, right? Okay, so start game should do... oh, wait. Yeah, so start game should do this, right? Essentially. It should let the loader know to load the game scene. Okay, and it sets the party member names as well. Now... Okay, the same button is going to call either one of these two depending on, you know, what state we are in. Okay, so... let's see. So we're going to do something like... I think we need another Boolean. Private Boolean... party... overview active, right? Just something like that. Party overview active, right? And what we can do is when we add a part, we go continue to party overview. If the continue button changes to start, our party overview active just gets set to true, right? That's okay. We can simply do that. We should also maybe initialize this. Just make sure it's false. It should be, but yeah, you never know. Okay, so here we can now do something. So if we don't have a party overview active, we need to be careful here. So okay, if party overview is active, right? So if we are currently in our party overview and we click the continue button, we want to run the start. start game function, right? Otherwise, when we click the continue button, typically what we want to do is run the I don't know. I never know what my formulas are called. What did I just call this thing? So that's start game, continue to party overview. Okay, so that's the two things this thing does. Normally when you click on it, you continue to party overview, but in some cases, if the party overview is currently active, you actually start the game instead. Okay, now, our back button. This one needs to do a few more extra things, right? So let's give it a good old lambda. Okay. So it's not just gonna hide it anymore. Okay, but it should do different things depending on where we are. So if we press it, if party overview active, right? So if we are in the party overview, but we choose to click the back button, what we actually want to do is this, essentially, right? So we want to get rid of the display style. No, we want to put back our preview and our roster. We want to get rid of our party overview. We want to set it to false, and we want to change the continue button text back to continue. All right. And otherwise, we just hide. Hide UI, right? That makes a load of sense. Okay, we obviously still need to do a few more things. Party member icon. So okay, so we might actually have this working. I just need to see. Holder name. The holder name would be party member with a number. Some of this could already work. I think some of this might already be working. Okay, but let's give it a go, I guess. Let's play. Okay, I mean, this looks fine. And then we click play. Okay. We can click on our characters. Let's just add one of each. Now if I click continue, that actually worked. Okay, they're a bit big. They're slightly over the limits. But that's not bad. So we can see our team. We're like, oh, okay, cool, this is our team. We have the chicken, and now we can change the name to nothing because apparently... Oh, no. We can change the name. Bobby. The duck. Merlin. Stacy. Okay, now these names don't work. This must be Donald, hey? Bobby, Donald, Merlin, and Stacy. Okay, now this is not going to do anything right now. Okay, but if we go back... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so the back... Oh, I know why. Okay. Okay, I did a bad thing there. Okay, let's just stop this quickly. Okay, so I think I know why. We should return here. Say with this one. Otherwise, yeah, it's going to do both of these, right? Okay. Now that's better. And now we can... Let's go change the sizing a little bit. For the icons, they seem to overflow slightly. We have a slight overflowing problem. Just checking on the stream. YouTube was a bit funny just now. It seems okay. Alright, nice. Oh yes, I wanted to change. Okay, so the icons, they're doing a little bit of their own thing. Okay, so in here, we have the icon holder, right? And yeah, it doesn't have a size right now. And it kind of just takes over the whole thing. So I think this visual element, that is the, what is this? Member icon background. Alright, I think we can grab this and just give it some padding. Right, then whatever icon we put in there won't be able to overrun the sides. 9? I just want it to be... close to the bottom. Can I do 8.5 pixels? Alright, we're gonna go with that. I think that'll look good. Okay, now we just need to figure out how to make the names work correctly. I'm assuming I could grab the party member name, right, and set the placeholder text to whatever I want, right? So okay, so let's see. So when we create our new party members, this is the text field, right? Text field is the party member name. Could I do? Okay, let's just try this. So could I do party member dot name? Oh, come on, man. It's not what I want. Default. What is that called? Placeholder, not default. Place. Text. Protected internal. Okay, so how do I set the placeholder text for a text field? How to set placeholder text or text field in Unity C#. Not sure what that means. Text field dot label, that's fine. Ah yeah, the label is not the problem. Multi-line, max length. my element text edition dot placeholder. Text edition, okay, well, that's so dot text edition placeholder. Ah, okay, cool. Okay, so I can give it whatever I want there. Okay. How do I want to do this? I think I want to do something a little bit different. So, what I think I'm gonna do, when we continue to party overview, could we do okay, so what I want to do essentially is I want to be able to go through and set the text to something, and then even if you don't do anything like change the actual names, it shouldn't matter, right? Okay, so let's try that. So we could do a for each. Yeah, I should do a return here. So if it's not full, we just return. But so what I want to do, so for each party member in party members, right? So let's try this. You know what? No, not gonna do it that way. We're gonna do it this way. Yes. Okay, for enter I party members not count. Yes. We're gonna do something like this. If party members dot character type equals character type dot chicken night. Right, so we're gonna go through each, and if it's a chicken night, I could just do a switch case. Let's do a switch case, right? Switch. Okay. What do we want here? So we want to pass in the character type, right? Okay, case chicken night. Okay, so what do we want to do when it's a chicken night? So, if it's a chicken night, I want to do two things. I want to make that specific party name. Okay, let's see. So, something like this. So, we want to grab that specific party member, give it a name, Bobby. Right? And then I also want to grab the party members. I dot name text edition dot placeholder, and I want to send it equal to Bobby. Right, so this is kind of my idea now. And we do something, very similar for each type. Okay, so we'll also have the Robin Ranger. the ninja duck, and the owl wizard, right? Okay, so the Robin Ranger's name is Stacy, I think. That's kind of what it is. And then the duck, this is Donald. Okay, and then the wizard is as Merlin. Right? I like that. Okay. I like that. Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. When we continue to the party overview and everything goes well, this will happen, right? So we can change this. Now we could also then wait, how did I do this? Okay, then I think on start, what we do, instead of doing that, we do a loop like this, right? And now we check something else. Okay, we don't need to check if it's full, but we do need to check party members dot name dot text, right? If the text is not equal to a empty string. All right, so let's think about it. So we go through the list of all the characters. Don't need to break or anything weird like that. So if it's not equal to an empty string, then we want to make our party member name essentially equal to that text. If it's not an empty string. Okay, so the first thing we do when we try to start the game is we check if the text was changed. Right, so if it's just an empty string, then we don't care. If it's not, then we grab it and we make it to upper. Okay, we want to make all the names capital, but if it's not an empty string, meaning they did actually enter a new name for that specific party member, that's great. Then we set the name and that's it. Okay, but the default names will be Bobby, Stacy, Donald, and Merlin. Okay, now obviously this is not going to be perfect because we might have multiple Bobbies now. Bobby 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I don't know how to check for that at the moment. Right, I can think of a couple of ways, but not right now. Let's go with this. Yeah, I kind of need to make like a whole list of names for my characters. Okay, but for now we'll do the basic ones, and then you can also change it if you'd like. Okay, I saved a couple of times now. Let's do a save all, and then let's go back to Unity and give this a whack. Let's give it a go. And then I kind of want to go grab some more stuff to drink. Okay, here we go. Play. Okay, we add our characters. Be like, oh, I totally want a chickenite duck. Boom. Okay, now we continue. Bobby, Donald, Merlin, and Stacy. Okay, now if I click here, now I don't like Stacy. This is Betty. And Donald, no, this is actually Daffy Duck. Right, I want to do that, and I start the game. Hold on to your pants. Okay, it takes a while. Bobby, Daffy, Merlin, and Betty. Fantastic. Okay, so renaming characters works. That's good. Okay, very nice. We can grab good old Merlin over here. Ah, jeez, Merlin, what was that? Yo, this guy. I'm doing well, thanks. How about you? I hope it's going well where you're from. How's the weather in New Zealand? A bit cold. I can imagine. Yeah, the cold is good. I typically like the cold. Our winter is slowly coming to an end, though. We get some pretty cold winters as well, but they go past super quick. Matches the temperature of your heart. Damn. I think I'm gonna try and set up my Steam page today, if I'm honest. I think more people need to play this game. Can't just be me and my wife all the time. But I'd probably have to balance it at least a little bit, because currently this Robin is so broken. You can get away with anything. Hey, some random wallaby. How are you doing? Okay, so let's see if I go back to main menu, right? What does that do? Okay, so if I click play, okay, things were reset. So I need to select a team again. Let's say we want to go a full knight team. We continue. We have Bobby, 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 and Bobby. So we could do a Booby, Bobby, Booby, Rob, and Robert. Okay, we can start the game again, and we should now have Bobby, Booby, Rob, and Robert. Okay, cool, and it does work. Fantastic, and we can play the game. Nothing weird happens, I think. We'll see. Oh. I think I should also, like, in this menu, on this screen, I think we should maybe put a character portrait somewhere, and maybe even the name of the character. You use Creator for that? Creator. Some random wallaby? You're obviously using the wrong tool, so just so you know. The best tool for blocking out UI is, without a doubt, Paint. This is how I do it. Look at my good blocking of UI. None of this creator nonsense or critter nonsense. I actually don't know. Okay, so we can... Yeah, visually it's quite difficult to distinguish between all the bobbies here. Which kind of makes sense, right? But it's not too bad. At least they always go back to the same position. So that helps. So in their default slot, you always know this is Bobby, this is Booby, this is Robin, this is Robert. So that's never going to change. Also, the colors, they do preview with different colors over there. So that helps as well. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it is at least something. Let's take good old Booby for a run, eh? Should use MS Paint in a Windows 95 virtual machine. That actually sounds like an amazing idea. The good old days. Yeah, not this newfangled nonsense, eh? Whatever I'm using right now. The game's way too easy. Like, the knight can just sort of stand here and hit lizards forever. They are not a threat to the knight in the slightest. Oh no, it definitely helps. I think my wife uses Canva for most of her drawing. Okay, so just to give you guys an idea, right? So this is why you want 4 chicken knights. Right, so this is another thing that's broken in the game currently, completely overpowered, but the way the passive strength works is it scales exponentially. It's multiplicative, right? So if you get an armor upgrade, it will be doubled 1, 2, 3, 4 times now because we have passive strength of 100%. So you would, if you look at this, got 48 armor. Very nice. Another 32 armor. Very nice. Now we can increase the passive strength so that even a so he's got 109 armor now. This is amazing. Let's see if we can make more passive strength. Yeah, let's go for it. 144 armor. You can see how this multiplication of armor values kind of gets a bit dumb. So the win condition for this team of chickens will be just to stand there and wait for the timer to run out. Because they're not going to be very good at fighting at this rate. Lighting would make a huge difference. No, absolutely. Lighting is difficult. This is just another thing that I struggle with. No, but I completely agree. Do you have some pointers? Okay. Anyway. Which chicken do we choose? Oh, we have to take Booby. Booby's got 173 armor. Let's go, Booby. And see what you got. The rest of you can go spend some time in the gym. Now, let's put them in the treadmills. Because they have terrible stamina. Robert, I think you can sit in the chair. Let's go. 0.2 damage. That's just sad. So even the... how much damage does a frog do, actually? I can't see. Not a lot, but I don't know how much is not a lot. 0.8. Okay. What's happening here? I'm falling through the floor. Okay, that's a problem. Need to fix that. Okay, one problem the chickens are going to have is they run out of stamina quite quickly. Another 48 armor for Booby. I will take it. And we'll give him attack speed, I guess. Robert, let's give you damage. I like what you're doing here, Robert. I like what you are doing. Okay, so it seems like Robert is actually the only chicken with enough stamina to go fight. Yeah, okay. The other two can go sit in the chairs, and Booby can go do some relaxing in the spa. Okay, Robert, show me what you've got. 9 damage, wow. Robert is such a deadly chicken. Where's the totems? Oh, this totems not... Oh no, they are spawning. I thought something was broken here. Come on, Robert, you stud. Get rid of that totem. There we go. Oh, geez. Okay, the bombs are getting a little bit ridiculous. I need, like, a good damage item. Okay, Robert does not have the tank after the tank. The armor the other chickens do. So he's taking some damage here. He's taking a bit of a beating. Ah, damn, it's the half damage totem. Okay, I'm not going to break this one down. It's okay. It's okay, Robert. We understand. Okay, so let's see. 96 armor for Robert. Let's go. And, ooh, 20% attack speed. I'll do that. I will do some crits. Lifesteal doesn't really mean anything, but okay. More armor for Bobby. Yes. Okay, Booby seems to be quite kind of recovered. I need to get Booby on a treadmill, so we'll take Rob out. Yeah, let's take Rob. Bobby, you can go to the spa. Booby, go on the Stairmaster, and Robert, sit in the chair. Okay, these Oh! Rob takes damage, apparently. He doesn't have his armor upgrades out. That's unfortunate for Rob. Ah, we got an item. This is a bad one, I can tell. Most of my items are bad ones. I need to rework the items. They're all pretty terrible. Oh, jeez. It's a slow totem. Don't know why the totems take decals. It's so annoying. Okay, we got it. But we didn't get an item. I need to fix the stun ability with the chicken. Okay, this knight is not the tankiest of knights. Yeah, he struggled a bit. Let's give him some luck, why not? And armor. Spell damage. More armor. Okay, Booby is now tuckered out. Yeah, this is not great. Well, it doesn't really make a difference. Passive strength plus 200%. So, who's not going to be our fighting chicken? We need a support chicken. Do we make Bobby our support chicken? I think so. I'm gonna make Bobby the support chicken. Yeah. So Bobby is not meant for fighting. Booby is our main fighting chicken. Rob and Robert can go fight if they want, but... Okay, so that means, Bobby, you need to sit in the chair basically all the time and just give us those sweet passive benefits. Okay, I think Robert is going to go fight for us. Okay, Booby needs to rest. Okay, we'll just let him rest in the chair. That's okay. Oh no. We're in the slow zone. Oh, look at this attack speed. Oh, it's the Komodo dragons. Oh, damn. Don't kill them fast, but they don't kill me fast either. hate these blue totems. Oh, damn. Look at all these frogs. Where the hell? Yeah, okay. The balance in this game is all over the show. It started out so easy. What the hell? Okay. We're at least not dying too quickly. Jeez, like these bombs are insane. But I must say, the fact that you can see where they're going is kind of nice. Okay, let's see. Bobby, you got a couple of... Yeah, Bobby, you're not really going to do much. You're just going to sit there. Would be kind of nice if I could give you more wisdom or something. Yeah, that's good. Okay, luck. I guess passive strength and wisdom. Okay, I think a Booby is ready to go. Let's get Booby out there. Okay, Bobby, you sit in a chair. Rob, you sit in a chair. Booby's got 300 stamina, 500 HP, and 1,000,000 armor. Let's go. He also attacks quite slow. But he only takes 0.6 damage from a bomb and 0.1 damage from a lizard. They haven't even... And I have health steal. Oh, jeez. Okay, they're not killing this chicken. I'll just stand still, it's fine. They can't kill me. Got a tiny bit of life steal, so I heal faster than they can damage me. I don't care about your bombs. You're the one I want to try. Eh, it's not that good. Like, I thought I was gonna try just a bunch of wizards or something. I don't think it's as good as chickens. Like this is just lovely. Since he got some lifesteal at some point, he just doesn't take damage. Takes 0 damage. Okay, Booby. Let's give you some more damage. I like that. How much lifesteal do you have? 2%. Give him more lifesteal. Let's give him wisdom so he can level up more. A stamina regen maybe. Scavenging. Oh, look at Rob. Rob is my damage chicken. He's got 11 damage already. He's not as tanky, but he's not bad. Let's take Rob. Let's let Booby rest. Booby can rest. No, not Rob. Robert. Yeah, I mean this is... Okay. Rob stays. Robert goes. No, Rob. No, who is it? Oh, it's Bobby that doesn't fight. Rob fights. I'm so confused. This is very confusing. Where's the totem? So there's a totem. Nothing in that totem. Like, tanks are really good at the game. Hey, I got an item. Rune, I don't know if it's any good. Yay! Okay, Rob. Okay, Rob needs to go and chill. Some more wisdom for Bobby. Bobby is keeping up, but like with that item, yeah, I don't really like what that does. But let's see, this thing gives you more tankiness at the cost of lifesteal, attack speed. No, that's fine. We're tanky enough. This one takes your tankiness and gives you luck and scavenging. You know what? I'm fine with that. Losing health regen on Bobby is not a problem. Let's do that. Let's do that. I kind of like that idea. Passive strength. Yeah, let's take Booby out. You can go rest. You can go sit and watch. This is now level 9 already. Okay, so now... I don't even know what these errors mean, but anyway. So Booby should be getting more money and more... whatchamacallit. You should be getting more money and more of some other thing. Oh, he should. Yeah, he has more luck, so item drops are more common. I should actually then try and get the item drops right. Ah, this is this blue totems for crying out loud. Yeah. Oh, why am I stressing? Just stand still. They can't kill me. Ah, nothing? That's such a flippin' scam. Oh, it's a slow totem. We'll get there. We'll get there. The damage doesn't matter. They basically do no damage anyway. Hey, we got one! Oh, that one makes you faster. I remember the green one. I feel like I need more wave clear. I know I'm not playing a character that does wave clear, so maybe I shouldn't feel that way. But it does feel like something that would be nice. Okay, let's get damage. Even more armor. Or scavenging, I guess. It's fine. More lifesteal. Why not? And movement speed. Okay, so what we got here, this gives us dodge and movement speed. Reduces our armor a little bit, but I'm fine with that. Let's give it to Rob. Rob. Okay, Rob, we're gonna make you fight. Get the rest of these chickens in the chairs. Oh, this is the boss fight. Level 10. Well, let's go see what the boss is about. Oh, look how fast he is. What was that? That wasn't even damage. Wait. What did he do? 17 damage. I'm dodging like nobody's business. La 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 la. I can't kill anything, but I can certainly stand here and hit this guy. Oh, I'm standing in the blue totem flippin' area of effect. Okay, let's go away. That's a terrible idea. It halves my damage. La 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 la. Okay, you got a bit angry with us. Continue. Yes! Oh, yeah, what are you doing? You're being cute. Look at this cute little... Stand still. Let me hit you. Seems like I have a bunch of broken characters so far. I don't think they're gonna kill me. This isn't even my strongest chicken. This boss is so bugged, it's terrible. I need to fix that. Stand still, you fool. Hey, actually, could I die in the red zone? So the red zone gives enemies more attack damage? I think it doubles it at least. Oh yeah, no, they do more damage now, that's for sure. Okay, let's take out our real MVP. Booby. Booby over here with his 7,000 armor. We've done it! Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. This one? Nope. The wrong one to hide. I'm back. No, what am I doing? I'm taking off the wrong overlays here. There we go. Much better. Okay. What's next? Actually, I'm not sure. So it seems like, okay, so obviously when you start the game, it works, right? We can select our team, we can change whatever we like the names. So let's just go through this again. So we play the game. Okay, obviously, okay, this can look better, right? We should definitely fix this. This is not great either, but it's not as bad as whatever's happening here right now. So yeah, we should change this layout a little bit, I feel like, but okay. Regardless, we can select our team, so we can be like, oh yeah, I totally want just an absolute ton of ducks, a ton of owls and like one duck in my team. It seems like the kind of team I can work with. Yeah, but we can continue, and they're all named Merlin, except for Donald over here. We don't change the level currently. Okay, we can change the names. We can keep that one Merlin. This one can be Merlin Gandalf. And I don't know any other wizards right now. Harry. Okay, now if we start the game, everything should go accordingly. Yeah, we have Merlin, Gandalf, Harry, and Donald. Righto. Righto, so let's just see. Okay, so we unlock those, for instance. I could make these blocks colored as well. So the different colors, so we have green, red, blue, and yellow, right? So we can see them there on the default blocks, right? I think that's not a bad idea. I think I might do that. I need to change this. This looks terrible. Yeah, I'm still kind of not super happy with this layout in general. But it is at least working for now. Okay, so then we can go here. I can get my test spawner out. Spawn like 200 lizards. Wait for the game to have a heart attack. Go assassinate the frogs, Harry. Oh no, this is Donald, sorry. Harry is the wizard. I definitely need to make the enemies a little bit more dangerous, right? I feel like they're not very impactful. They shouldn't be. I mean, yeah, there's a balance, right? So we obviously want a lot of enemies because it's a survivor's game. So big hordes of enemies feels good, right? But we also don't want too many enemies because we also have problems with what is it called? Performance, right? So if we just, go all out on the amount of enemies because it's cooler, we lose a lot of performance, which could be a problem for us. Okay, so let's see. Damage, that's good. Attack speed, that's good. Armor doesn't really make a big difference for us. Health regen's not bad. Life steal's good. Okay, so here, okay, so what's the point of this team? So I want these three wizards to be supporting Donald over here. Some random wallaby. Smarter, more capable enemies are more fun than masses. That is true, yes, I agree with that. However, we should also take the genre of the game into account. Right, so if you think about it in terms of the genre, then it's like, yeah, that's true, but also I just call you Wallaby. Okay, I'll just call you Wallaby. But you know what I mean? It's like, would smarter, more capable enemies have made Vampire Survivors better? Yeah, no, that wasn't the point. I do think my enemies could be a little bit more capable, for sure. Maybe not so much smarter, but certainly more capable. At least, right? Okay, let's see. So we should have one backup owl. So we can do one owl that at least does something. I guess depends on what we get in terms of the upgrades. Why did I get so many armor rolls? Damn. I want wisdom and passive strength. Those are the two things I want every time. Go for mobile. I'll wait. Okay, so we need to unlock the spa at a very minimum because we need a good place for Duckman to go rest. You know, why am I getting so many items? I never get items with the owl. That poof. Have you been locked out of ads yet, Mr. Wallaby? Okay, this reduces damage but gives us critical chance and attack speed. This gives us luck, scavenging, and not much else. Now we just dump that somewhere. We could put this on Donald and see what he does with it. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Yeah, so I think more capable enemies... if you think about the frog and the Komodo dragon, they are certainly more capable, right? They do quite a bit. I feel like the small enemies are kind of pointless. You can just ignore them most of the time with almost all characters. So I think they specifically need to be a little bit better. But I also think it might be a problem with the character balance. So characters might just be completely overpowered. Which means I should maybe tweak them first before I try to tweak the enemies too much. I think I'm at a point where I should actually start playing the game with the intent of balancing it, right? So that I can actually feel how all of these things come together. Because I think I'm testing the game a lot, but with completely overpowered characters, overpowered items, and you know, it always is going to feel a little bit underwhelming in terms of combat, right? Like I'm never in a position where like, oh geez, I need to be careful here. I think that's so I think it's kind of my bad. I need to shift my focus away from just having it easy and getting through levels quick to iterate quickly on testing, and instead try and actually balance the game as I test. Because obviously I can still test the game, but now I'm balancing plus testing. Hey, look at that. We can actually see an owl through the window in the level. Oh, geez, this is terrible. I do 2 damage now. I'm not going to kill anything. I do 100% crit chance, but my critical damage is 0. So, well, this is a problem. Yeah, okay, so... this is a nice track. I should make this the background track for my game. What? No, now I need to know what track is this. Whoopsie! I opened the shader. That was my bad. Chasing the wind. We need a replacement. Yeah. Okay, let's go make the UI in the front look a little bit better. Okay, so for now, I think I'm done with this for the moment. The level is not really relevant. I'm gonna add this to my like songs. I'm liking what they're doing here. Alright. Anyway. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of this. Let's see, what is it I'm getting rid of? The party overview. Okay, so we're gonna hide that one, and let's get the other two. So the character preview shown as well as the roster. Okay, so this is now important. So we need to change this thing so it looks a little bit better. But we are adding. What are we actually adding here? So we have this selectable character container. Okay, we have columns apparently. Okay. I guess that's the thing. Okay, so let's go see. Maybe I do this in code. So in the selectable character container. Okay, so this is where I go. So I go through the character SOs essentially, right? Yeah, so I get all the character SOs, and I think I just add to the specific column I'm in the visual element, which is just a visual element with a sprite on top of it. Okay. Now, I guess that's okay if I do add it to alright, so let's just do this ve.add to class list. We don't have to do anything ridiculous here. Oh wait, I already added to a class list. Oh, it's added to icon holder. Yeah, just dumb. Okay, so if it's already added to icon holder, then I can just spruce that thing up in Unity. Okay, so what we could do maybe is we could just add a visual element here for testing purposes. Let's add it in column 6, right? And let's just give it the icon holder selector. And there we go. That's now an icon holder. And let's edit it a little bit and see what it looks like. So first thing is we want a sprite background, right? That's just an obvious one. So let's just grab that right away. Oh, now that I think about this, my wife wanted all kinds of niceties here. Maybe I should make a custom element then, so I can do that. I could do it like this, but to register callbacks and stuff like that, it's a bit weird. I like making custom elements for stuff like this. It kind of helps me out a little bit, I think. Yeah, let's make a custom element. We haven't done that in a while. I feel like making custom elements. Here I come. UI toolkit, custom elements. We want to create new. Script. It's not going to be mono behavior, but let's just make it mono behavior. So this is going to be roster or character roster icon holder. Alright, we'll just call it that. It's terrible, but we'll call it that. Okay, so this is not going to be a character. It's going to extend visual element. This one over here, not mono behavior. Okay, and then we'll have a constructor, public character roster icon holder. Boom. Okay, there we go. Okay, and we want a couple of things. So, okay. So the first thing we need is a, well, call this private visual element. This will be the background. Well, no, the icon holder itself will be the background, I think. So let's make this one the selection border. Right, I have an idea with that, so I'm going to make a border appear and disappear when you click on it. Ooh. Okay, then we want I think we want a function here, a method. Set selection border, I guess. But it's just not what we're going to do. We're not going to take anything. We'll just do that. Let's switch up our playlist. Let's go with I like where this is going. Okay. Set selected border. So essentially what we want to do is we want to do selection border dot style dot visibility equals no display equals display. Actually, we could do visibility, right? Yeah, we can do visible. Well, let's just call this show selection border. And then we can do another one, which is just hide. Okay, we might do other things here, but for now, this is hidden. Okay, so show and hide selection border, that's fine. Okay, so, okay, what do we do here? Our selection border, we need a selection border equals new, right? Then we add selection border, then selection border dot add to class list. We can call it. Okay, so we need to think about this a little bit. Let's see. Go away, Azure DevOps. Okay. Roster. Okay, we're gonna do something like this, right? Roster selection border. Roster icon selection border. Okay. And you know what? Maybe we call this thing a roster icon selection border. I like to keep the class name or the selector and the actual name of the element the same, so I can keep track of everything. And just copy paste the same value. Okay, so we have a border, and we've got the background. We should add add to class list. This is now our actual thing. Okay, we add it to that class list. Okay, that's good. Okay, what else do we need? So, okay, we need an image, which is an icon. So private, my image icon. Let's just do the icon. So we need a new icon equals new, and then we need to add the icon, right? And we need to do icon dot. Okay, so we're gonna do roster icon here instead, I think. So let's just change this to roster icon. Okay, so then we add to class list, and the string we're gonna supply is just that roster icon. Okay, so create the roster icon, we add the roster icon, we add it to a class list. Then we just need public void let's do init character. Let's just do initialize, right? Okay, so when we initialize this thing, okay, one of the first things we want to do is we just want to make sure we do hide selection border if for some reason it's not hidden right now, because when we make the thing initially it's not selected. We might want to select one of them though. Yeah, we might want to. Okay, well, we'll see how we go about this. It doesn't have to be a super complicated element, right? We should add an icon. Right, so the way I do this in the other one is I just have the image added, and then I change the new image, sprite. Yeah. So I do image.sprite is equal to character portrait. Okay. So I just want to do roster icon.sprite equals. So we need to give it sprite character portrait. Okay. So we just set the sprite equal to the character portrait. And that should be half of it. Okay. So this could be our elements, I think. That looks okay. So then we have icon, all the good stuff. So let's go add this into our project here. Okay, so the party selection UI. So icon holder is gonna go away. Okay, so let's add a selector. That one, and then we add this one. Then we add this one. Okay, there we go. Now, in our project, oh wait, we won't have this because I need to do UMXL element somewhere. Yeah, like this. Right there at the top. And we give it a different name. We let it compile. And now it should work. Oh, this should be a partial class, maybe. A partila class. Partial class. Okay, that's better. Now let's see if it shows up in my menu. And then we can play with it a little bit. There we go. Character roster icon holder. So I drag that in there. You get rid of that nonsense. So the character roster icon holder is right there. And it should already have all the selectors it needs. We can now just start fiddling with it. So first of all, the background. So let's grab a sprite over here and give it a background. Righto. I think what we're gonna go with here. So let's see. So I want to use this glowing thing to have it selected. So we need to use a background that works with that. I think these work with that, right? Yeah, we could use... One of these should be working with that. I think so. Or we could use one of these. Actually, looking at this, it seems like this is going to go not well. Well, I could use this one. I think it's transparent in the middle. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so let's suppose we use one of these, like one of that, like that one. Right. Okay, we make it. Roster icon holder. You should be changing, right? Yeah. Okay, it did get something here. Okay. Don't know why, but it's not actually showing. Oh, it's the height. Okay, do like 100 pixels by 100 pixels quickly. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so that's the column size. How big is the column? 16. Okay, if I make it 100%, is there a way? Wait, I don't want to do that. So that's what it would look like if it was 100%. Okay, let's just give it a pixel size, 110 by 110, that looks good. Let's also just change make sure the sprite is set up correctly. It's not 20, no, not 20, maybe 25. Yeah, 25 looks good. Okay, we apply that. Okay, let me just change our slice scale to 0.4 maybe. Okay, something's not right on my sprite. 25, there we go. Apply. Okay, that looks okay. Okay, so that could be our the first one. Then we can have a selection border. So we'll grab a sprite. Now what I think I want to do is something like this, right? It should be the same size. So 120 by 120. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Also, oh yeah, it is a child, so it's going on top, right? Okay, it's not looking great at the moment. Let's just open it up here. Ooh, yeah, okay, it's a bit unfortunate. So it's like 32. Okay, so 32, 32, 32, 32. Apply it. And see if we can make this look like something. Okay, make this 0.4. Yeah, it looks better already. Just make it 0.5, so it's a little bit bigger. I'm not sure what to do about, do I make the margins -4? I don't know, it's weird. Did I make this 128? Okay, it's a little weird. .6. Also want to make this one absolute. And you know what, let's not mess with the margins. Let's let's actually not even mess with the size. Let's mess with this. Okay, now what we can do is we can see -4 brings it all the way to the end. Okay. And then the top and the bottom, I think it's also -4. Hey. I guess that's okay. Yeah, you won't even notice some of the weird stuff. Okay, I like that. So let's go with that. Okay, and then finally the icon itself. Okay, so the icon itself is just gonna live in there, but what we can do is maybe give this thing a bit of padding so it doesn't just, you know, take over. Yeah, you know what? Let's give it less padding at the bottom. Maybe like a 4. I don't know. We'll try 4. Let's try 5. We'll see how it looks. Okay, so let's do something like that. So that's one of our elements, right? Now, I kind of like what that looks like. So we'll see what it does with how it plays with the rest of this once we start the game. But I don't think we can do anything about this now. It needs to run the code. Okay, so in our party selection UI, what we want to do here now is we actually want to do a character what is this thing called? A character roster icon holder. I want to make a new one of those, right? Okay, we're going to create a new roster or icon holder, right? Not this visual element. And we don't want to create a new image or anything like that. What we want to do, we're going to grab our icon holder, dot initialize. Okay, and we want to give it the character portrait. This one over here. There we go. Now we don't need this image sprite stuff. We don't need any of these class list nonsenses. What happened to my cursor? Okay, that's better. Okay, we have a column, and now to the column we add our icon holder. Like so. Okay, and we can even register a callback. Pointer down event character preview character. So, okay. Okay, when we register the callback. Okay, so this is where kind of stuff happens, right? So preview character happens. Okay, so we could also do. Okay, yeah, we need to do a couple of things actually. So this is preview character. Let's go to preview character and see what it does for us. So okay, in a preview character, what we actually want now is we want to be able to grab all of these icon holders and flip the. Yeah, we need to flip. We need to make sure the correct one is selected, right? Okay, so what that means is we'll need a list of icon holders, right? Yeah, we'll make a private list of character roster icon holder. Character roster icons, right? And I guess when we do, just before we do this, we do character roster icons equals new. Right, we just create a new one of those, and then as we go and we create them, we just character roster icons dot add icon holder, right? We can just add them as we go. Okay, cool. So now we add a reference to them, which means right here when we preview the character, obviously we change a lot of things, but we need to go through this. We need to loop through this, but now we need to figure out which character do we want to preview. The only hint we get is a character scriptable object. Now, unfortunately, this list does not tell us, or there's no way for us to know which character is associated with which of these icon holders, right? So what we can do in that case is we can take this thing and we can tell it. So we can tell it that it should have a public. We can make this a character SO. That's fine. And we can just call it the character SO if if we really wanted. We can make it a get private set. Why not? And then in initialize, what we should also get is a character SO. Call it character SO, and then we just do this dot character SO is equal to that, right? So just do one of those real quick. And then in party selection, we should have a problem here. So we now need our character SO as well, right? We got it right there, so we give it. And now each of our icon holders should know which character they represent. Hey, Ice Bear Bear. Ice Bear, a Bear Bear, Bear. Whichever one you prefer. How's it going, man? How's it going in Ice Bear Land? Where the hell am I? Oh, yes, yeah. Okay, so now we just need to go through for each, I guess. Roster, icon holder, character. Yeah, we go through this. I'm doing well, thanks. I think I'm doing well. I should be doing well. Okay, so let's see. If our character roster icon holder dot character SO is equal to character SO. Okay, so let's see. If it's, well, you know what? If it's not equal, we want the character roster icon holder dot hide selection border to run, right? So we want to do that. And we can kind of just continue. Alright, we just continue through the thing. Otherwise, we want character dot show. Okay, so we're just going to quickly go through the list, check if it is the correct one that we are previewing, and hide and show them appropriately. Right, let's see if this works. So let's see if all of this comes together when I start the game now. We'll see. Give it a good old play test. Okay, play. Ah, look at that. Okay, so they're nice in their little icon border thingies. If I click on one, he lights up. Perfect. Okay, that one doesn't do anything, right? That's just some random one that I have for testing. Yeah, but that's not too bad. Yeah, and then we can add the characters. We can click continue. We see them here with all their standard names. Bobby, Donald, Merlin, and Stacy. And we can start the game. And it just kind of works. Bobby, Donald, Merlin, Stacy, all there. And yeah, then we get here. Very nice. Okay, so that actually makes this section look way better. I think we can make it even look. We can make it even better, I think. How can we make it even better? There's so many things you can do to make stuff look better, but the first thing I should probably just hide this. Yeah, it shouldn't technically be there, right? Okay, so this, not the scroll view itself, the character roster. We could give it a bit of a background or something else. Same with this one, to be honest. Should we give it a background. Actually, what happens if I just make it black? Does that look better? I sort of think it does. Let's make this 200, and let's make the actual background like 100, 150. I sort of think that looks better. Right. Don't look into the corners too much, right? There's something weird going on there. Well, I guess if I just make the background solid... no, the image tint, I mean solid. Solid black, then that wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, then it looks fine. Now, I'm not saying that is perfect or good or anything like that, but it is something. Okay, let's see if I give this thing a little bit of a color as well. 120. Just make everything 100, why not? I kind of don't like that this thing doesn't fill up the whole space. Kind of an element within an element here. We could take it out. Right, I don't think we need that. I mean, that looks terrible, but we can fix it. We can fix it. How do you like the music, Ice Bear? I think this is some pretty good sounding music right here. I spoke to the artist, and he said we can use it in the game. Some very good tracks. Some of them are very good. Okay. Don't remember what that padding was for. To get rid of that, maybe. Okay, do we do margin at the top? Maybe we can, yeah. Also make 35, I guess. Yeah, I think it's gonna make a good soundtrack. I do believe it will. It do be some good music, ne? I think so. Are these two aligned? They seem misaligned, but they're not. Also, maybe I should put a picture like... Maybe I should use this type of background over here. Let's see. Let's see. Is this the one? Oh no, somehow I'm changing the wrong thing. I'm not really changing the background. What am I changing here? What am I even changing? Okay, this is what I want to change. This one. Okay, we'll give it... what if we make it the darker one? Does that work? I kind of like that. Okay, let's just get rid of this. Yeah, let's just unset the color. We can work with the darker one, I think. Maybe. Is this button... This button's maybe too big now. How do I change the size? Do I change it here? Do I change it somewhere else? Oh, I do change it here. But it's getting the padding or something from a different place. I guess I could give this thing padding. To move all the elements up slightly. Make this 88%. That's a bit better. Okay, so these panels work together a little bit better, I think, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, who knows? I could also take the character roster. Let's see if I can give it a sprite or texture background as well. If that gives me what I'm looking for. You know what? We could do one of these. Damn. That's insane. Okay, wait. We get rid of that. And just make this. Yeah, we can just change this stuff. I don't know. Let's give it a play. Let's just see when it populates with a couple of things, if it looks good. Okay, let's play. Okay, that does not look great, I'll be honest. Okay, so this dark background thingy, I'm not a fan of that. This grey also doesn't really do it for me, to be honest. This looks okay. This is too much. I think it's too dark. And this flat grey one, I don't like that one either. Ugh, why is it so hard? Why can't my UI just look good? What's wrong with you? Should we give it the same one, or maybe one of these? If we make this one tinted grey, reduce the amount of colors. Yeah, I hear that. I could either make it all this purple. Actually, I don't know if I like this purple, to be honest. Let's see if I tint it a little bit, what happens. Alright. What happens if I tint this? I also don't really know which color I would like to tint it to. Ooh, a bluish tint kind of looks nice. I do kind of like the bluish over the purplish. So 100, 200, 200. I think I like this. Let's do that instead. And we just make them all the same. So, is that right? Am I understanding this correctly? Okay, let's try that. So let's choose the same stage frame for all of them. And then tint them 100, 200, 200. And this one... Oh, I'm doing this in such a bad way, but it's okay. Yeah, something like that. I don't know if I like the blue anymore. Maybe it's this dark background color that I need to get rid of. I lighten that up. Yeah, the bottom one looks not good. Maybe it's too dark, right? Could it be too dark? How do we make it lighter? Let's just drag it over this way. Ah, okay, but it gets rid of... Ooh, that doesn't look bad. That's a lightish blue. That looks better. Just go like 155 here. I think I like that. Now I don't like the purple anymore. That looks better, yes. Yes, we're getting there. Now this purple looks ugly. Why is colors so difficult to work with? Can I tint you as well? Let's see. Could we start with a different color and then tint it? Well, technically we started with a purplish color as well. So let's see what happens if I tint this. Okay, we go 155, 255, 255. Okay, so that's now tinted the same, but obviously the base color is different, so it looks weird. It doesn't look exactly the same, right? Ooh, but a darker blue could do it for me. Or do we need a bit of contrast? Maybe we go... What happens if we go green? To work with the button color? I don't know. Now the button looks ugly. Ah, crying out loud. It's gonna run away. I give up. How's this tinted now? So this is tinted 80, 60, 180. 180. The text on the bottom is throwing you off. You mean the button text or this text? Button text. Yeah. Well, let's see if I tint it 60, 180, 180. What that looks like. 60, 180, 180. Now the button is a similar shade of green. I don't know if green and blue is the green and blue might be the problem here as well. Let's tint this one as well. I shouldn't be doing this. This is what style sheets are for, but anyway, I am who I am, and I'll do what I do. Okay, surely. Wait, does this tint to green as well? That's weird. Ah, I guess it's blue. Alright, that makes sense. Okay, So the kind of a darker looking yellow is also better. All right, 170, 180, 60. That looks okay. Let's be honest. Yeah, so now it's like we have the green and we have the yellow button makes sense to have, right? But then, okay. Let's give it a play and see what else there is to see. Yeah, Wallaby, I think you have the right idea. Less is more. Yeah, no, this looks better. This looks much better. Now, are you ready for the next? Okay, now we're gonna go to the next screen and it's gonna look terrible. Okay, these need to move. Also, these blocks don't look amazing inside of the blue anymore. So I need to fix that. And look at this now. Oh, what the? Oh, sis. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've done in my life, but it's pretty much one of the worst things. For crying out loud. Guess it's bad. Damn. Wow. So I kind of want the background to be the same blue and red as these. But obviously I did not succeed. Right. Because each character has a unique color. Okay, so that's terrible. This looks good. I think we're getting there. I can fix this a little bit. Let's go do that. So we just need a... I need to reveal an element in here. So I think there's one element that I can show. Then we can edit it. Okay, so here we go. Here is the element. Now, okay, it is unfortunately showing the border. Okay, let's just get rid of the border first. The glowy border, and then we can work with the... Okay, so first of all, these columns. Is it the column or is it the... Something needs to push these things away from the edge. I think I'm gonna use the padding for the whole thing to push them away. Yeah. Actually, it should be all around, right? So we can just do that. Okay, that should at least get them away from the edge. Okay, so that's one of the problems solved. Okay, now let's see. So if we grab this thing, chunkier box. What does chunkier mean, do you think? Oh, it looks too refined, you reckon? Oh, well, I could do this. I could just change the slice scale, actually. Now it's clunkier. Right? I see what you're saying. That actually does look better. So now it's got no slicing. Hmm. 0.8, I think 0.8 looks good. Well, we could also... Let's see what happens if I tint this thing a green, maybe. I kind of like the green tint. I like it when there's a little bit of a difference between them, right? Because that's almost like a purplish blue as well. We have other ones. Let's actually go check. So I'm working with this one. We have like this one, which is almost wooden. I've sworn there were more. Oh, and then there's these one. Okay, this is the ones I'm using when the character has been selected, which I currently am not a fan of, to be honest. So yeah, I might change that as well. I might layer some things together to make a nicer element. Let's try this one, maybe? Okay, that didn't really change much. This one looks more metallic. Maybe we use it. And then when we select it, okay, the selection border is gonna look weird now, but yeah, okay, it's now. Well, maybe that's okay. I don't know. But we can make it a little chunkier as well. And I think this needs to go to -5. Yeah. Okay, we'll go with that. Could I even... Oh, geez, yeah, okay, this thing tints well. Don't like the thing underneath so much. I'll be completely honest. Yeah, let's go back to one of those. This is hard, damn. I have a shader that lets me do U-shift. Yeah, honestly, I don't know how to do pretty much anything with the shader. So most of my stuff kind of just is what it is. Yeah, let's go with this like bright light blue. Can anything look good underneath that though? I'm just going to play it like that. Let's see. You can write shaders? Good on you. I can use shader graph a little bit. Okay, that looks better, actually. That looks so much better. Ah, it's good enough, right? I think I can call that good enough. I must say that the chunky frames... That was a good idea. Okay, now, if we continue from here, we need to fix this nonsense. Okay, let's try something here. Okay, unfortunately, to get to that screen and fix it, so okay, I'm happy with this. I'm just gonna hide this element again. Just my test element, right? Okay, but I think that looks good. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get rid of this one and the roster. And let's bring up the party overview. Okay, so the party overview looks like that. Okay, so the first thing, I think one of the things I think you were spot on with is how this icon is... I think it is a little... It should be a bit more chunky, right? I also think it should maybe be square. Right? So let's just give it a pixel size instead and get it to be a square. Like 150 by 150, I guess. No, 140 by 140. I think squares are better. Now, actually, no. If I do that as the background, then on top of that, I might want. So, what if I do this as the frame, and then we put a background? Okay, I'm gonna try something here. This is. Ah, geez, this is the. Ah, damn. You know what, actually? Maybe I should use my character roster icon holder instead. Right, that is the icon holder I currently have. And just stick that in there. Right. Now we can make it larger. Now we can keep the same one, right? And that should work out. Now I won't have the colors, but maybe that's okay. That's not a problem. What I could do, I could do a lot of things, I guess. Okay, the glowy bit will be hidden. Okay. So I did this in a little bit of a dumb way, so I'm gonna have to delete these. Otherwise I have to change every one of them. Hey, am I gonna have to do that? Am I really that dumb? I think I might be. Yeah, there's a good chance. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of extra work here to pay for my sins. Sometimes. Okay, we get rid of those and we give... Okay, wait, let's not get rid of those yet. Let's first put in our new icon holders. I'll be with you right now, Wallaby. Let me just finish paying for my sins. I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to UI. What's wrong? You'd be tempted to get rid of name and just make these shorter. Oh, you mean the entire the thing, like the whole preview thing? Make it smaller. They can probably be made smaller already, right? I believe. Oh yeah. Look at that. That looks so nice and compact now. Huh. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not half bad. It's not half bad, I must say. We can keep name there, I guess. It's okay. But this does look better. And then we have the level shield with the color to indicate the color of the different characters. Yeah, that's okay. Now, this side, we currently don't have anything to display there. Okay, but we should... We'll put some stuff there. Okay. Okay, let's just get this to work quickly, and then I need to go. Okay, party member 1. Let's see. Where do I change this? I think I changed this in the... Okay, yes, I do. Okay, so let's see. Preview character. So this is not the one I want. Add party member. No, remove party. Continue to party overview. Okay, so this is where I do that. When do I actually add a party member? Do I do it here? Party member.character icon.sprite. Okay, so I do that. So let's see, in a party member. So effectively what I want actually is I want the party member now to not have a character icon and all this nonsense necessarily. I want it to have a character roster icon holder instead. Okay, character roster icon. And then when I create the party member, that happens over here. We need to do party member dot character, not that type of party member, character roster. Wait, why is this thing not getting it? Am I dumb? Oh, it's not public. Oh, jeez. I am dumb. Character roster icon. Okay, equals. I think I'm just going to do something like this, right? Holder.q, visual, not a visual element, but something like that. This would be a character roster icon holder. We'll just call it the icon holder for now. Right, and we'll have to move this below, like that. So we get the holder, then we get the icon holder inside. And that should be it. Okay. And then we can initialize it, right? So, not character, character Okay, now we just need the sprite. Okay, how do I get that? Party member dot character icon. No. What does a party member have? Ah, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna call it there. Seems like I need to get to work. Okay, guys. Cheers, everybody. Let us do a ending screen. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. Cheers.